What's up, reviewers? It's your man, Benny Blue, and this episode of the podcast is brought to you by rotosurance.com. Protect your fantasy team by buying fantasy sports insurance today. Go to rotosurance.com and use our promo code JBBenny20 for 20% off your order.
Were you where Sean Payton said after that New Orleans game, he said in that last sequence, they got the matchup they wanted with you on him one-on-one.
Tell Sean Payton, keep talking that we gonna see him soon. You feel me?
Fair enough.
Yeah. Because I like what he was saying on the sidelines, too. So tell him to keep talking that and I hope you see me soon. You feel me? And then we going to have a good little, nice little bowl of gumbo together.
Reviewers!
Yeah, buddy.
What's happening, you fine son bitches, you?
What up,
reviewers out there from sea to shining sea, any hemisphere, any continent, any country. Oh, that's right. Somebody is translating this shit into Mandarin Chinese as I speak. All right, you're gonna hear JB's voice in Mandarin Chinese. Oh yeah, don't get it twisted. It's still JB.
Yeah,
it's just
me.
in a language that you understand because we are the language of love. Because we are for the people.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's a JB and Benny Blue Review podcast. We appreciate you rocking with us. However you may be listening, where you may be listening, we definitely appreciate it. We appreciate it every week. You don't understand. We're 100 episodes deep and rising, and you can check us out on multiple platforms: iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, TuneIn, CastBox,
Word.
Spotify, iHeartRadio, and YouTube.
Right.
Definitely make sure to check out our IG at JB and Benny Blue, as well as Twitter and Facebook, same thing, at Benny Blue. Sharing exclusive clips. We're doing our Savage picks for Thursday Night Football, which we'll address for this past week. Good God, that was a mistake. But we'll get to that in Savage picks. And JB and BennyBlueReview.com for all past episodes and all that good shit. First and foremost, I know JB and I want to send a prayers up and shout outs to folks here. JB was just out here back in his old stomping grounds, the Los Angeles County.
Yeah.
And there's some fires still going, I believe, there more toward the west side of town, more toward Ventura County, Thousand Oaks, Oxnard, Ventura. I know Calabasas. Shout out to the friends of the show. The entire Carr family, they live in Calabasas. They had to evacuate. They're good. They're safe. They're in Reseda right now. But yeah, man, them fires. If you don't know about LA, like when it gets too dry and somebody, you know what I'm saying, an old man falls asleep having a picnic and a cigarette falls out of his mouth.
Right.
Guess what? Oh, Smokey the Bear. Only you can prevent forest fires because them shits went up like an inferno. So prayers up to them. I know it's it's nature being nature, but they're a lot of people get affected by that shit. Malibu as well, so that whole kind of west side. Shout out to them and our thoughts. Listen, we all hate the continuous cycle. It feels like the same thing, and JB will get to that in a second. But our thoughts were the folks that were killed in Thousand Oaks. They're kind of just getting hit with a double whammy right now in terms of with the fire and with the shooting and all that shit. And we'll address that here in a second. But we just want to give them a shout out. I want to give a quick shout out to my alma mater, real quick, JB. My guys, my Mona Shore Sailors. They have won they've won the regional game, and they are 2 games away from playing for the title. They went to play for the title in 2014. I'm real proud of them. They've really turned that program around. I'm proud to say that part of my class of 06, that's when we really started building a new culture around there. We weren't traditionally a football power. Now they are. They got some great kids. They got some great coaching there. And they're sending a lot of kids to D1 and just playing college ball, period, which is a beautiful thing to see. So a lot of kids coming out of my alma mater to go play at the next level, and they're only a couple games away. They went to the title game a few years ago, and they got mashed out. I am gonna lie to you, they got mashed out in the title game. But now they're playing really good ball, and they're just a couple games away. And man, I hope they can make it to Ford Field and get the job done.
That's
so I just want to see, I'm just watching them from a distance. And then real quick here, for JB gets into some shit. Bay Area. Guess what? I'm fucking with you. Bay Area. I'm fucking with you next week. I will be in town. Already got 3 shows lined up. Probably gonna have 1 or 2 more. November 19th, I'm at Delirium in San Francisco, and then Saturday the 24th, I'm at Bar Fluxus in San Francisco, and then right after that, I'm at Comedy Oakland in the motherfucking town business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I'm gonna be making a little tour of the Bay Area. So if you want to get at me, if you're in the area, if you want to come, shoot us a DM on Twitter, Instagram at JB and Benny Blue. JB, I've been talking a lot. I know you probably got a couple shots before we get into our first segment. Who do you got to shout out, bro? What's on your brain, sir?
Well, again, man, prayers and shout out, to everybody out there in Cali, man. The forest fires ain't no joke, man. It's real business, Fire destroys everything it touches. So please don't play no games, man. When they tell you to evacuate, get the fuck on. Freddie Gibbs, I'm talking to you right now because I saw your story. You were like, you gonna smoke a blunt and pray. Pray to God wants you to leave your home. You don't want nothing to happen to you or baby Ari. All right, get the fuck on. So look, right. Hey, big shout out to everybody that came out, man, to the 100th episode party at Dave & Buster's.
Indeed.
My man, DJ Hydro, was killing it. We had good people come out, so we had a shitload of fun. It was amazing. We had a good time. I had a great weekend out there, man. The shit was dope. So, now that that's been said.
Shout out to everyone that came out. Shout out to Hydro. Shout out to all our people that came through. Right. And go to our IG and check out the dope. Shout out to Chad, man. Chad is a talented motherfucker. Shout out to Chad. I knew he put together something dope. Go check out our recap video. A lot of people hit me. I'm not gonna lie, Bizzle, man. I had a few people slide in the DMs and the text talking about, it looked lit. I'm like, yeah, you should have been there, bitch.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you saw what time it was.
Yeah.
But I know you want to speak on that, and JB typically does this segment on IG, but damn it, we're bringing it to the podcast.
Yeah, man.
JB's burning on some stuff.
Right. So
what you want to talk about, sir?
Shout out to my man Ike Keys, because like the true friend that he is, Ike hit me up and he told me, man, you know what, JB, I'm not gonna be able to make the party, man. I hate it. I'm over here in Phoenix right now because mom and dad live over here. And you know what, bro, I appreciate it. Now, I don't like to seem butthurt about situations, but we fuck with a lot of people in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And I have relationships with a lot of people out there that I've gotten to know over the 4 years I was living there, and it kind of touched me that people didn't fuck with us the way they did. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like we had a party at a fucking club. We had a party at Dave & Buster's where you can come say what's up and do your own thing.
Exactly.
Now, it's just this basically is about fake friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a motherfucker that's gonna tell you I'm gonna do something and not do it. I'm not a motherfucker that's gonna act like we cool and then never show up to nothing you got going on, never support you in nothing that you do. Like, I'm not that dude. And if I can't get to something, I'm gonna call you like my man Ike did and be like, look, bro, I can't make it. Sorry, I know y'all gonna turn up, do your thing. I know y'all doing whatever. But a lot of people that claim to fuck with us, Benny, didn't show up. They didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Didn't say sorry. Didn't say, man, we ain't gonna be able to make it. A couple folks said they was coming through and didn't. And it was Hollywood, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own agenda. Everybody so busy, you know what I'm saying? Like, quote unquote. But if you fuck with somebody, and this is just in general, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop being that way. Because there's more people that are that way than it is people that are not that way. And that's a huge problem. You know what I'm saying? That's a big time problem, especially out there. Like, motherfuckers just, if it ain't, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't gonna get you likes, you know what I'm saying? Or if you ain't hanging with somebody who's in the in crowd or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? But if fucking Drake having a motherfucking birthday party, everybody gonna fall in just to say there was a Drake birthday party. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that man don't know you from a fucking can of paint, but motherfuckers gonna be there chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just to say, ooh, look, I'm at Drake birthday party. Like,
exactly.
Stop being
don't give a damn about the person.
Right. Stop being shallow, superficial ass people. You know what I'm saying? That shit right there, that ain't gonna get you nowhere in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, sucking dick and kissing ass, you know what I'm saying, for likes and for fucking popularity. That ain't it, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Sounds like a lot of work, too.
Yeah, fuck, right, exactly. You want to be real about the situation. Fuck with what, it's just fuck with what's real, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where I'm getting at, like, fuck with what's real. Because there's too many of you phony motherfuckers in the world that's doing phony shit, hanging with phony people. It's sickening to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at it, and it's like, it's these people that I know, that we know. I'm like, yo, you fell into that trap, fam? Like, you...
Right.
Of all people, fam, you fell into that trap. Like, damn, bro.
Right.
It's like, it's like you just found out somebody died. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Man,
exactly.
You fell into that trap, bro. Like, come on, man, not you.
And let's be clear, bro. Especially for the reviewers who weren't able to make it because they live, they're fucking with us from fucking Montana or New York or overseas, wherever the case is. Understand, folks, we had a good time. We did have a solid turnout, especially from people that fuck with us. And honestly, there were some people that showed up that actually didn't even tell me, didn't even hit me back. Because I personally texted people, and I did have people text me say, "Listen, bro, I appreciate the invite. I can't make it." So if you at least tell me, I'm cool with that, because I know, as JB says, it's kind of an epidemic in this city. I've been out here damn near a decade. I know the movie, the sequel, and the trequel. I'm making that word up. It's a trequel. I've seen every movie. I know what to expect. And I was pleasantly surprised with a few people that showed up that I actually didn't think were going to show up. And some of the people that we did invite actually showed up with some friends. So that was a dope thing. But yeah, man. I mean, look, at this point, bro. We know what time it is in terms of dealing with live events and going to shit and the whole thing. And JB just wanted to address that, because hey, listen, maybe you'll take heed and understand that as this thing continues to grow, just because you're quote unquote our buddy or an acquaintance or we're cool or we have each other's number, be clear. That doesn't mean you're going to get special treatment when we get to the top of Stone Mountain.
Keep that same energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
If that's how you feel, keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. It's a few motherfuckers that you know what I'm saying, that's been kind of hurting me lately, and it just ain't got nothing to do with the party. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, like certain people, we supposed to be family, we supposed to be friends and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you try to holler at the motherfucker, they don't hit you back. It's like, dog, like, what you got going on, bro? Like, that you're that fucking busy. Where you can't pick up the phone and say, hey, bro, what's up, man? You cool? Everything all right, man? Just checking on you, dog. What's the deal? Like, that shit weak to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit weak sauce to me. So, you know what I'm saying? Just a little message out there to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't fuck the fake shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You only go deal with so many real people in your life. You know what I'm saying? So, don't get caught up in the trap, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that you this and you that, you know what I'm saying? Because you at a certain level, a certain status right now. Understand, you know what I'm saying, what's real and what's fake, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's straight up, that's real shit, you know what I'm saying? That's the realest shit ever spoke. But another thing, you know what I'm saying, I want to talk about, man, briefly is just, all of the gun shit that's going on in America, like all these mass shootings, you know what I'm saying, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying, like how America tries to flip and the media tries to flip, one situation to good and another situation to bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it was a mass shooting out in Thousand Oaks. Was it Thousand Oaks? Where, at a bar where...
Right off the freeway, right off the 101.
Yeah, so like 12 people got killed. This white dude went in there and just started fucking shooting. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? Like, what the fuck for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so then, you read the article and it's like, oh, he's socially awkward and yada, yada, yada. They're making excuses for the motherfucker, but he just shot 12 people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
A dude went to a church, you know what I'm saying, and killed motherfucking, into a synagogue and just shot a bunch of motherfucking Jews just because he hated them or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck, the Donald Trump regime has hate just running rampant in America right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and then my thing is like, seeing all of these, these older white people, like the dude that was crying about his son broke my heart. The woman that was crying about her son, she's like, I don't want prayers, I don't want that, I want gun control. Like, y'all gotta do something about this shit. Like, well, you know what? I feel for you, but at the same time, I'm a black man. You know what I'm saying? And I've had to witness too many of my people get shot by the police. You know what I'm saying? Unarmed, unthreatening, innocent black men just getting killed in front of their families. Like, and the news don't put their families on TV like, oh my God, they killed my folks, for no reason, yada, yada, yada. They downplay the shit, or they try to find a criminal record to make the dude look like a criminal. So motherfuckers be like, oh, okay, well, you know what? He probably was doing some wild shit. Like, nah, it's not cool, America. Like, I'm a compassionate person, and I don't want to see nobody get killed. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't never been around nobody that got killed, or I done did it all. I done seen motherfuckers get killed. I done had people, my homeboys get killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's not cool. You know, Kanye said it, man, killing some whack shit. You know what I'm saying? When he was in his right mind, like
yeah, keywords.
Yeah. So he said it straight up, man, killing some whack shit. Like, you know, you don't know how that makes. Donald Rawlings, you know, is that his name? You know what I'm saying? The cat, Ashley Larry, ain't that his name?
Correct.
He said it. He said it best. He was like, man, I hope don't nobody that I love ever get killed by the hands of an evil person. And that's real. Like evil ain't gotta be. It ain't gotta be black on white. It ain't gotta be white on black. It ain't gotta be cops on innocent. It can be. It can be anybody. Like evil motherfuckers that people that kill people are evil. You know what I'm saying? For you to be able to just kill a motherfucker, you gotta be some kind of dirty ass, rotten ass soul. You know what I'm saying? To just be able to kill a motherfucker, especially innocent motherfuckers. Like if you have an altercation with somebody and you fuck around and kill them out of anger, hey, you know what? I mean, ain't no excuse, but it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like that's that you want to take it there.
If someone's trying to do you harm, I'm never gonna sweat somebody.
Right,
like that.
You had to take it there, like you know what I'm saying? But hey, you know it is what it is. I guess you had to protect yourself. But motherfuckers just killing motherfuckers for no reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just walk into a place to shoot motherfuckers because you having a bad day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you police killing motherfuckers because they scared of another race. You know what I'm saying? And righteously scared and jealous. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you was a dickhead little bitch growing up, you know what I'm saying? Now you have power because you have a badge and a gun. So now you gonna flex and you know niggas might have did you wrong or you didn't make the fucking varsity football team or whatever. So now you gonna kill a nigga because you can? Like,
right.
Yo, America, wake up. You know what I'm saying? Like, wake up. Like if we don't, you know what I'm saying, we don't do something, like we gonna be just like third world countries here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really gonna be like Beirut around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is? I think the common theme with all of it is normalization, right? Because you know the reason why, you know, what you're talking about in terms of how it's handled when a situation like 1000 Oaks, as opposed to what you see happening, you know, whether it is within relationships or just, you know, shit in the streets or whatever. All that shit comes down to normalization, whether it's the whole like quote unquote thoughts and prayers movement of the mass shootings, or how, like you said, how people respond to, you know, a young black person getting shot by the police, or just a young black person getting shot because they're in an environment where that shit happens, and a lot of that shit is systemic and institutionalized and all that shit. It's because it's all normalized, bro. And people, the unfortunate reality is Americans, you know, we're strong people when we come together, but boy do we have a way of fucking of showing crocodile tears when something comes to our doorstep.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like people always say, oh, you know, I can't believe it happened here. Well, it's like I'm at the point where I personally, I don't know how you feel about this, but I'm guessing it's probably similar. I believe at this point in our society, and it's sad as fuck to say, I believe this shit can happen anywhere. I believe that I can go down to the mall right now, go cop some clothes because I'm feeling good in the weekend, or I go to put some gas in my car, or I go to the grocery store. I honestly feel like it can happen anywhere.
Yeah,
literally anywhere. People can pull out a fucking strap, especially a fucking automatic, and they can just let it off. And it's like that's the monster that we have created in this country. And me personally, you know, reviewers, I think you have a good idea about who I am, my character, and obviously JB and I have talked about a lot of life things, personal things that, you know, we wouldn't necessarily share on the podcast. But in terms of deaths that are close to me, people that I know have been killed, it has been more along the sides of people that I said that were more in that category of not necessarily getting killed by police, but more like the like in the streets. And like I have friends that I grew up with that are died. I had a young, my rest in peace, my guy Vernell. You know, he was a few years younger than me. We camped together. We made music together. We made the same school. You know, he got killed outside of a bando at like 4:30 in the morning where I'm from, and it's like some put a gun like on some like execution shit. You know what I mean? He was a young dude. He wasn't really playing around. Like he wasn't really playing. Like he was around that, but like that wasn't really. He was a singer. You know what I mean? And he got killed, and it's like. But that's to JB's point. I think that what's kind of what he's getting at. When it's those type of killings, they tend to get swept under the rug. Like there's a news story. Oh, he ran with bad people. He had a fucking misdemeanor for having a fucking little tiny sack of weed in his sock in 2011 or some weak shit like that. And it's like it doesn't. At this point, we can't we can't keep dividing all this shit. If we really want to solve it, we have to bring it all together and just create shit that's just going to eradicate the problem across the board.
Right, you gotta bring
that's the only way this shit's going to work. Because if you keep dividing it, you're going to treat it differently, and thus it's going to have a different response.
Right. You got to bring it to the square. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, death is death, no matter where it's at. You know, if Pookie, death
is death.
Pookie killed Nuck. Right, yeah.
You can't normalize it.
Pookie killed Nuck in the hood. I got a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? If motherfucking Officer Dick killed motherfucking Rashad, I got a problem with that.
You should have a problem with that.
Yeah, if Billy runs up in motherfucking Walmart and sprays everybody in that motherfucker, I got a problem with that. Like, not with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just ain't cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's just, you know, it's really time to, you know, to make a conscious effort to stop the violence. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we back in motherfucking the late 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like,
really,
you know,
real shit.
Straight up, all in, like motherfuckers gotta like really make a song all in the same gang or motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, like self-destruction type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that's kind of where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not the black people. You know what I'm saying? No more. You know that was mainly, you know what I'm saying, you know, focused on or directed to the black community because, you know, brothers was just killing brothers. But like that's going on. Now you got white boys killing innocent people. And you got, you know, it's just fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it together, man. Like, I will start hashtagging it a lot, man. Straight up, stop the violence. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it ain't got, you know, gun control, all that shit, but it's at the hands of us, you know what I'm saying, to be like, you know what? We got to take it into our own hands now and say, hey, that shit's not cool. I'm not going for it. You know what I'm saying? That shit's just not cool.
Exactly.
It's not cool.
And for something, for all you reviewers out there listening, that if there's something that you feel like you can do, I think there's one thing that you can legitimately do to help. Because a lot of times, you know, I think a lot of us do kind of feel powerless because, you know, you see the hashtags. They like you said, JB, they've been shouting fucking stop the violence and all this shit since the late 80s. And it's like it hasn't really changed, even though the message is still what it needs to be. For anybody out there listening, whether it is some crazed dude, you know, in the instance rather of this recent shooting, it was a dude who came out of the Marines, and you know, a lot of those cats have PTSD, and it is what it is. And it's, but also too, you got to remember, a lot of kids who grow up in Chicago, Baltimore, New Orleans, you know, South Central, different areas where it's been decades upon decades of that environment. A lot of those kids have PTSD too. So you have to, the biggest thing that you can help in terms of whether you're trying to get people out of more of a street environment, or if you're trying to help people who have more, you know, like mental issues, like straight up, like they have a gun and they're about to go try to, you know, get it in. It's like, if you recognize someone that needs help, talk to them, bare minimum, talk to them or help them get help, because we can't just be sitting there being surprised, like, oh, why did this happen? And then they start, like you said, they start interviewing the dude's mom, and it's like, oh, and they're interviewing like the neighbors, like, oh, his mom was scared to death of him, or like one of his teachers, I think, came out and was like, oh, he tried to sexually assault me when he was in high school. It's like, what the fuck? These people are giving you signs. Stop sitting your hands.
And it's hard, you know what I'm saying, because like, it basically, you know, so guys, if you hear something or you see something, say something. You know what I'm saying? It ain't snitching like,
you're not snitching on a fucking serial killer.
You don't save somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy for me to get touches home with me because I got kids, man. You know what I'm saying? And
oh my God.
God forbid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I one day, you know what I'm saying, I hear, oh, it was a mass shooting at such high school. Man, I lose my fucking mind. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I can't be forgiven. I mean, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? I'm a man of God and all that, but it's hard to forgive a motherfucker that if one of my kids goes down at the hands of some fucking.
Man, I would never wish on that day.
Some punk.
Good
you know
Lord,
what I'm saying?
I would never wish on that day.
That's all you are. You just a fucking punk. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're gonna start hashtagging it. Everything we do, it don't matter if I put up motherfucking. If I post something on our IG of fucking puppies fucking rubbing noses, I'm gonna put stop the violence on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody needs to just start hashtagging the fuck out of that shit.
Which would be so random, by the way. People are like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right. Stop the violence. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, hashtag stop the violence. Like, well, hello, what you think? For real shit, though. That's just as real get. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's real shit. And reviewers, we want to take a moment to talk about some shit outside of sports, because damn it, you're by the looks of things, how you guys are responding to our content and some of the things that we are putting up on our social media or through the podcast. You definitely respect and appreciate, you know, our insight on things of that nature. And you already know it's you know, word to Rick Ross is it's deeper than rap around here. We can talk food, we can talk foosball all day long, but damn it, there's layers to this fucking recording. You understand me? But that's been a smooth patented edition of JB's Burning. We had to talk about some important things, but oh baby.
Oh baby,
we got the shit really shaking out now in this fucking NFL season. Shit is starting to come out to light. Some teams are rising, some teams are falling, and some teams are just kicking the can down the street. So we're gonna get into our patented Savage Picks. But before we do, we got to see how we did last week.
How the fuck did we do last week? I mean, like, how did we do?
Well, let's let the drum roll tell us. And a drum roll, please. JB starting to win again. 62, 56, and 2. And your guy 67, 52, and 2. All right, let's go through these picks. All right, right off the bat, we both picked the Raiders, but old Big Dick Nick got it done for the Niners.
Got it cracking.
Yes, he did, and we both accurately picked the Bears, who are starting to roll, man. This Bears team, as much as I hate to say it, they might end up winning my old NFC North.
Black and blue,
Black and blue division. Chiefs keep rolling. The Finns got it done. Lions, please block for Stafford. He was getting mauled in that bad loss against the old Vikings. The old hot and cold Falcons got it done on the road against the Skins. Black Cats won last week. We'll address what happened this week. Steelers on a roll. They won last week. Texans, they're starting to make some hay. They're 6-3. Yep. Chargers went up to the old squawk nest and they got it done. They're 6-2. We had a good old time. Shout out to the Parlor. That's a fun place in LA to watch games.
Hey, shout out to the Parlor, man. Look, if you are the guys in the LA area and you haven't been to the Parlor on a Sunday, it is one of the best atmospheres to watch football. Everybody there is so cool, you know what I'm saying? People drinking, having a good time, but people are very passionate about their football. I had one of the best times that I've had. You know, it reminded me of the old school Big Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it reminded me of, old school Big Wayne. Big Wayne, we know we about to have to say rest in peace to you. But hey, from here on out, when I come to LA on Sunday to watch, if I'm in LA on a Sunday to watch football, we're in the Parlor, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Parlor.
Yeah, and shout out to the DJ because he was letting them have it with them that 504 music. JB was fucking strutting all over that damn place.
Turn, baby.
Yeah, man, that was fun as hell. And then the finished off with the night game, the Battle of the 12s, Packers at the Pats, dude, and the Pats got it done. And then how about the mediocre can't score points Cowboys? They dropped one to the old Titans there, 28-14. We both picked the old Cowgirls, which. Jesus Christ.
Right, like what
Come on now.
What are we doing?
Exactly. Well, I'll tell you what we're doing right now, because that was week 9. But damn it, it's time for week 10. A motherfucking Savage Picks. Cue the music. Oh, let's go. Yeah, right off the bat. JB and I, we tried to pick his former employer. Man. We thought they were having some heat going on the road. But I'll tell you what.
They had their own
cat scratching something.
Right, they had their own cat scratch people. Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck were they scratching?
Yeah, scratching their own ass, I guess.
Yeah.
Look, that when they left out of there with a bunch of scratches on their ass. They got their ass
whipped. Wow.
Bro.
Weak as fuck. Damn, man. Yeah, so they fell to the old Panthers. But let's get into it right off the bat. It is, JB called it, the black and blue division. It's my kitties at the Bears, and the line is 6.5 for the Bears at home.
Yeah, well, you know what, Benny? You know what? I gotta roll against the Kitties this week, man. Y'all got some issues, you know what I'm saying? And then the fact that y'all playing in the shy, and they rolling right now. Khalil Mack is back off injury. It's gonna be rough for y'all, man. Minnesota's got 10 sacks on y'all, bro, and that the offensive line playing something that you can't really shore up like in a week. You know what I'm saying? So
correct.
The Bears about to eat, man. I wouldn't take the line because I feel like y'all probably win by 4 or 5 points, but yeah, I gotta go with that. Yeah.
Yep, and for the second week in a row, it's Blues patented. If we didn't have to pick our own teams, I wouldn't edition. And yeah,
look, listen, mine is coming. Trust me.
Oh my God, yeah, we're both basically in the same boat at this point. Our record's just a little bit better, but it doesn't really mean anything right now. Yeah, oh boy, that offensive line. Jesus H. Christ. They really could not stop the Vikings. They really could not adjust to some of their stunts and looks, which is very troubling. As JB said, that's something you fix in like training camp. You don't fix that in week to week.
Yeah, that's hard to
Bears are playing well, and the other thing we have going against us too is we've beat the Bears like a bunch of times in a row, and I know they're going to come to play. I know they're going to come to play too. So if we play like shit, we're going to get our ass kicked. Period. So we're in one of those games now that the Bears are getting good again because we've beat them so many times in a row. They're going to be out for blood. Oh, yeah. I don't blame them. Yeah. So they're going to come to play. If I'm a betting man, shout to my bookie, I'd pick the Bears. But hey, if the Lions can find a way to replace that offense, get Theo Riddick more involved now that they move Old Golden to the Eagles, hey, more power to them. But we'll see what happens. Moving right along, it is the old Saints marching in. They are going to the Big Chili Bowl there in Cincinnati, and the line is 5.5 for the Saints on the road.
Well, you know my motto, man, when it comes to the flow the least, you know what I'm saying? Saints gonna score, and the defense is picking up steam. Can the Bengals score with? So, I got to roll with the Saints.
Correct. I'm picking the Saints as well. Big reason. AJ Green is out. Saints are playing some good ball. Man, Des Bryant, we've had some choice words for you on this podcast. We can't even front. Man. But that doesn't mean that doesn't mean we don't want to see you play. And honestly, I thought it was going to be a really dope thing to see because I think you would see the evolution. Yeah, I think you'd see the evolution of Des Bryant.
I was super excited, bro.
Is it confirmed with the Achilles, or are they still figuring it out? But either way, he's basically done.
I think he's out, man. I think he tore it, and it's a wrap, huh?
Damn.
I tell you what, Des. Look, man, get healthy. And get healthy, and if that train is still there, if that link is still there, you know what I'm saying, when you get healthy, come on back and show them what you worth, man. You know what I'm saying? Reinvent yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, man. There's still a place for him to be a playmaker. Is he going to be the guaranteed fucking triple coverage type dude that he used to be?
No.
Nah, but he can find the soft spots in the zone, and he could probably make the occasional deep threat. He would work well with that receiving core.
Look, Benny, I've said it, and I've said it multiple times. Des Bryant should do what all older receivers do, especially all older big receivers. You have to lose a little weight. You have to learn the slot position. You have to become a possession receiver. Bottom line.
Correct.
That's what you have to be. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get those. You're gonna get those throws. You're gonna get some deep balls because you're gonna get matched up against safeties that can't run with you and linebackers that can't run with you. But that's the thing that you have to do. So Dez, get healthy, brother. You know what I'm saying? We look forward to seeing you back on the field again.
Exactly. So we're both picking the Saints on that one. Moving right along, it's a Dirty Birds going to the old dog pound. Cleveland. Them boys going to Cleveland. There it is. You know it's not a fucking Savage picks until JB gets that one in at least once, if not thrice. But nonetheless, apparently the bettors aren't with the Browns because the line is 6 for the Falcons on the road.
I'm not with the Browns. I'm not with the bettors either. I'm rolling with the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard Greeny on Get Up the other day say something about the Falcons gonna fight their way back to the playoff picture. I don't know about all that, but they damn sure gonna beat the Browns.
Right. Yeah, 100%. I think if they really are saying that, if the quote unquote experts are really saying that, it's really going to be more so the schedule because you got to figure that would count on the Panthers basically like falling off a cliff.
Right.
Best believe the Eagles. If there's one team that's going to make a run, it's going to be the Eagles. It's not. I don't think it's going to be the Falcons. But you never know. I mean, you already know how it is, man. Like shit can fucking change week to week.
Yes, sir.
Team to team. So, but we're both going to pick the Falcons on that one. All right, moving right along. It's an interesting game. We got the Pats dude at the Tennessee Titans, and the line is 6.5 for the Pats on the road.
Man, look, it's the Titans, even though they played against the Saints not the Saints, but the Cowboys last week, their defense really showed a spark. They were flying around and they looked aggressive as hell. And it was just fun to watch play. I know that they play good ball in Tennessee, but at the same time, this the Patriots we talking about, right? And it's that time of year. It's November. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I would pick the Titans on any other occasion. If they were playing another opponent, I'd pick the Titans. But at this point in time, I don't bet against Tom Brady. It's just, again, he knows who he got now. And that defense is starting to be better and learn who they are, what they can and can't do. And the Titans don't really have a lot of weapons to quote-unquote shut down, so it's not a lot for New England to focus on. Right? So they're going to rattle Mariota. He had a hell of a game against the Cowboys. But they're going to rattle Mariota. I see a couple turnovers, and the Pats get another win, man.
I agree. If this is the classic. If this game was in the beginning of October, I might pick the Titans. Right. Titans don't do anything particularly well. They really know how to muck up a game and kind of bring everything back to the middle and not really necessarily dominate on any particular side of the ball. That Patriots train is rolling now, man. I mean, they're getting a lot out of James White. They're going to get more out of Josh Gordon. Belichick knows Vrabel, so I mean, there's going to be that scheme, that scheme look. He's going to know what to expect and what to game plan for. So I think it's just going to come down to more savvy from the Patriots. But you already knew that. I mean, it's the Pats, dude.
It's the Pats, dude. What do you mean?
You don't gotta love it. You don't gotta love it, but you gotta respect it, sort of situation. So we both picked the Pats on that. Move right along to the AFC matchup. This may be a classic. Do I really got to pick this game?
Here we go.
Jags at the Colts. 3 for the Colts at home.
Well, the Jags got issues, man, and the Colts.
Yeah.
The fact that they're in Indiana, I got to take the Colts.
Yeah, Colts. Yeah. Colts, but there's more consistency. What can I say? Jaguars, probably a lost season, baby. You're gonna probably need a new quarterback, and God knows what else.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. It's confirmed.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so fuck that game. We both picking the Colts. All right, boy gang.
Oh damn.
The Red Sea is fucking moving and grooving into the Chiefs to Arrowhead, and here's a line for your ass. It's the Chiefs by 16.5 at home. Good God.
Why you have to put the half on that motherfucker?
That's so dirty, bro. 16.5? It's like kicking you down.
So look, man, let's just say hopefully we can pull out a miracle, but I gotta pick my Redbirds, so I'm gonna pick my Redbirds. I'm gonna have faith in them that they're gonna go in there and do something. Shit, I don't know. I only hope, because the Chiefs' defense is still sus as fuck. So our only hope is that they can get Johnson going early. Christian Kirk can take the top off the defense, once or twice, and we can make Mahomes turn the ball over a couple times. We can skate out of there with a win. I don't give a fuck if we win by that half a point that they put on the fucking line. We just need to get the fuck out of here. So yeah, man, Redbirds, Dirty Birds, I fucking Dirty Birds, Birdgang all day.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this game is probably going to be a little bit closer than people think. There's something to be said about a team, and JB knows this from experience. When everyone's writing your obituary before the game even starts,
yes.
You're going to come out with a spark. Obviously, talent and coaching is going to show itself, somewhere toward the beginning of the third quarter.
Yeah.
So I do think it's going to be close. I mean, ultimately, just by firepower, I am going to pick the Chiefs. I mean, hell, it would. Yeah, I mean, shit. Hey, my bookie folks, if you're going to put a bet, and you're feeling like taking a risk, and you want to win big, hey, this is your game.
Right.
This is your game.
Right.
Vegas will be fucking pissed off at you if you win a fucking line on this, because they have no faith in the Birdgang apparently. But
you might wake up with a horse head in your bed.
Oh no!
How you doing?
The fucking mob. Shots at the mob. The Chiefs, I think they win just simply by you got Big Red with the clipboard and Mahomes and high powered offense.
Not a weapon.
Is what it is. All right. Speaking of, here's an interesting match.
Oh God, here we go.
It's a battle of the backups, bro. It's a newly signed Matt Barkley versus the ageless wonder himself, the strong jaw Josh McCown of the Jets. Bills at Jets, and the line is a touchdown for the Jets at home.
Well, the fact that Josh McCown is starting, I'm gonna roll with the Jets, man. He's just, Matt Barkley. Honestly, Matt Barkley could be a starter on a couple teams. If Matt Barkley was with the Jacksonville Jaguars right now, they'd probably be better off than they are right now. So, I'm not going to take anything away from that young man, but I know J-Mac going to get it cracking. So, I'm gonna roll the Jets, a Jets on this.
Yeah, I mean, just more experience. I mean, shit, Matt Barkley hasn't even had time to unpack his goddamn suitcase yet, let alone, play in a game. So he was just sitting there on the couch. So, I mean, you want to talk about, JB mentions the Jaguars. You want to talk about a franchise that's just all over the goddamn place right now in terms of their identity and their coaching and their play, their talent. The Bills are probably the biggest case, right up there with the Jags and the Raiders, and some of those teams.
Bills Mafia, stop throwing people through tables and fucking get your team together.
I know, Bills Mafia, stop powerbombing each other because some of you motherfuckers might have to run out in the field and strap up the way it's going. Shit.
Right.
Jesus Christ, you got Nathan Peterman. Somebody in them damn stands can play fucking quarterback. God damn it.
Right.
So yeah, we're both picking the Jets on that one. Home game, I'm definitely not taking the Bills on that. All right, so it's the Deadskins. They're going to the old pirate ship, the Buccaneers, and the line. Okay, this is interesting. I actually might bet on this one. The line is 3 for the Buccaneers at home.
So you know what I'm about to say. All right, my bookie bet of the week. You know what I'm saying? I'm betting with the Deadskins on this and here. Fitzmagic is starting. I'm still not sold on this guy. Bottom line, he's had flashes. He's great to watch. He's fun. He's an awesome guy, but when all said and done, Deadskins defense is pretty stout, and offensively they do some things pretty well. When they're clicking, they're clicking. I feel like they're gonna make Fitzmagic turn the ball over a couple times early, and they're just gonna get behind and never be able to catch up.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going with the Redskins as well. Fitzmagic, it's a magical thing, but damn it, sometimes when you click that wand on the hat, that shit doesn't necessarily work. So you got to figure that shit out there, Tampa Bay. Deadskins, they can play stout. I don't really know why they would give the line to give the Buccaneers the line on this. I don't really see any indication why the Buccaneers would be a clear favorite. But I mean, it's damn near even. But I would still pick the Deadskins as well.
Yeah.
All right, taking it back to Cali. It's the L.A. Carson, Orange County, Barstow.
Who?
Bakersfield.
Thousand Oaks.
Fresno. Chargers at the Raiders in the old Oakland Coliseum. Man, if you're a Raiders fan,
or should we call them the Tankers? Oh,
yeah, the Oakland Tankers. I mean, Raiders fans in Oakland. Just go out and have fun. Like, you don't necessarily have to whoop somebody's ass.
Yeah, don't hurt nobody.
Just enjoy yourselves. The season's over.
Yeah.
Just go out and enjoy yourselves. The line is 10 for the Chargers on the road. Good God.
It's a wrap. You know what time it is, man. The Chargers, they picking up steam, man. Gaining momentum like NC Hammer. So, man, rolling with the Chargers.
Yes, and a shot to Hammer, even though he's from the Bay. If he's in attendance, unfortunately, he's going to have to watch an L. I'm sure he'll have a good time and get a lot of love because he had Chargers.
Easy call.
Yeah, Chargers. Not enough people talk about this team as a real contender, and they really should be.
They're
serious business.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're both picking the Chargers on that one. Moving right along, it's the old Finns taking a swim up to the freezing cold north of the old big fondue bowl. Them cheese eaters, the Packers, and the line is 10 for Rages and the Packers at home.
The cheesy boys. All right, so look, the Dolphins are doing decent things. I feel like the Packers are due for a win. I'm gonna roll with the Pack on this one. Plus, it's 35 degrees, and we already know. You know what I'm saying? So Trick Daddy, you know what I'm saying? We can't bet with the Dolphins on this one. You know what I'm saying? I got to roll with the Pack. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. Go, Pack, go.
There it is. Yeah, picking the cheese eaters as well. Dolphins are way too hot and cold, and they're going to be very literally cold on this here road trip. Packers need a way to stay alive in the division and get to 500 with their record. They're undefeated at home, they have a tie, but still, nonetheless, they're still technically undefeated at home. So I don't think it's going to change this week against the Finns. All right, interesting matchup. I can't even lie to you. It's the old Squawks are going to face the Rams. That was, I heard the echo through your house on that one. God damn.
Yeah.
My
neighbors be like, "What the fuck is wrong with this dude?"
Right? Does he have Tourette's? What the fuck is going on? The fucking Squawks, the Seahawks, for those who don't know, they're coming down here to LA to the old Memorial Coliseum. I don't know, Vegas. You're giving a line for 9 points to the Rams. A word to Lee Corso, not so fast, my friend.
Not so fast, my friend. The Seahawks are still janky as hell in November and December. Correct. It just is what it is. And I honestly think that the Saints just gave the blueprint on how to stop the Rams, which is simple in verbiage, but it's not simple to do.
In execution, yes.
Stop Todd Gurley and the game is over. If you stop Todd Gurley, I mean stop him meaning contain him. You can't stop him for real, but you can contain him. The Saints just showed you that. And you play consistent offense, you can beat the Rams. So with all that being said, I don't think the Seahawks are going to win because I just don't think they have the firepower like the Saints did to compete like that. So yeah, the Rams will take this one. I don't know if it's going to be a 9-point victory. Yeah, I think they're barely going to get by. This is still a division game. Again, the Squawks are janky as fuck. So you can expect a couple turnovers from Goff. We're going to see how he responds after a loss, after a tough loss at that. They got their ass kicked. So yeah, we're going to see, man. But I'm going to roll with the Rams. I feel like they'll win by maybe 3 to 4 points, but they're going to get the W.
I was gonna say to coin your phrase, this is gonna be knock 'em down, drag out. I think more so than what Vegas is talking about. Squawks, they're gonna be able to. Pete Carroll can, he's a coach now. He can really put it together off of film.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like he saw that. He saw what the Saints. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're watching the hell out of that Saints film. Like,
100%.
How did they do 100%. What they did? But see, the thing about it is that. Teams don't understand, and they're so afraid of Cooper Kupp and Cooks and all the stuff. You have to blitz the Rams, and that's what the Saints did. They heated their ass up the whole game and trusted their defensive backfield. They said, "Fuck it, man. We can't let this dude just sit there and fucking make plays." Goff is not an elusive guy. Let's be real. He's not the elusive dude. So he focuses on being in the pocket. He has a strong arm. He has a great mind. He has Todd Gurley. Like, shit, what else you need? His offensive line does okay, but they got exposed in the Saints game. So, exactly. Yeah, Pete Carroll's watching good things. I just think that the Seahawks just don't have the firepower like the Saints did to compete with them.
Exactly. And that's what's going to come down to. Even if they can slow up the run, I don't think they necessarily have the firepower to go tit for tat with the Rams. So, we're both going to pick the Rams at home on that one. All right, Sunday Night Football. It's the NFC East matchup. How about them Cowgirls? 0-4 Cowgirls on the road, going over to JB's drafting team, the EAGLES Eagles. Lincoln Financial. What a hell of a place to play in the city of brotherly love. And the line is a touchdown for Philly at home. Right.
Shout out to the top northeast corner of Lincoln Financial Stadium, the littest corner in any stadium in the NFL. You can hear it. It's crazy because when you're on the field, everything kind of gets quiet, and all of a sudden you hear it. Mm-hmm. And it's that you look up, and it's that top corner, and they're lit. Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So Cowgirls gonna go out there and get that ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a beautiful day in Philly. 47 degrees, sunny shines, all that beautiful things going on. Hey, Carson Wentz gonna have a day with their newfound weapon. GT gonna do his thing. So it's like, hey, Cowgirls, y'all, it is what it is. It's going to be a battle because, again, it's November. It's the NFC East. It's going to be a battle, but Philly going to get it done.
I agree, and this is going to be my bookie bet of the week. I'm picking...
Bet them!
Yeah, I'm picking them Boyds from Philly. Watching Golden Tate, do really well for the Eagles is going to be kind of like, watching just like releasing your child. Like, I know we can't have him anymore. He's his own man. He's got to go live his life.
In the words of Fantasia, it's bittersweet. Okay?
Well, all right, we're quoting Fantasia on this episode. All right, good shit.
That's what just came to mind. It's bittersweet.
Hey, man, if it applies, it applies. Goddamn it.
Now, mind you, somebody had to tell her the words on the paper. I know.
You know what?
I know that was
Fantasia. You're a beautiful woman. You're beautiful, but you have some, things to work through in the language arts department, but it's all right. You're very talented.
True story. Fantasia tried to get this work. You know what I'm saying? When I played for Carolina.
Oh, that's an exclusive. That's an exclusive. Woo! Oh, I don't know. We may have to quickly segue to that.
She tried to get this work. She did.
Year, place, and setting in a minute and a half. Go.
It was the stadium.
At the stadium?
No, listen, Bank of America Stadium. Bank of America Stadium. I was coming. It was after a game. It was when I first signed with the Panthers. So for people that don't know, I got released from Arizona, and I signed with the Panthers. So after my second camp in Carolina, in Arizona in 2005, like after that camp, after my 2008 camp, I got released and I signed with Carolina. So like second week of the season, it was after a game, and Fantasia inquired about me. You know what I'm saying? After the game,
inquired. She put in an inquiry.
Yeah, she even inquired about me. So yeah, the word got back to me, and I was just like, nah, I'm straight.
Wow.
Hey, even though in the words of motherfucking of the dean and motherfucking how high, hey, yeah, the bitch is fine. The bitch is fine.
And then fucking Parliament started playing. Everybody was off the
right. Wildin'.
Oh wow, he fucking curved. Oh man, you know, reviewers, there are certain moments in our friendship, and when we do this fine audio recording, that just brings a tear to my eye. That lets me know that I've made the right decision in life.
Right.
And when I hear my partner in crime say that at the stadium, he turned down a major recording artist who made a sexual inquiry about the big sexy himself, and he said no, thank you.
And she was hot back then. I'm talking about, like, you know, like her music, like she was bumping back then. Like I was like, nah.
It was like 08?
08?
Something there.
08?
Yeah, she was on fire.
Hell yeah.
Oh yes, you weren't turning down a goddamn raggedy R&B singer that's doing 3 nights a week in fucking Reno and shit.
Right,
you were turning down American Idol, fucking goddamn platinum records,
all that,
the whole shit,
all that.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I'm very impressed. I got to tell you, that was a very entertaining footnote that will be somewhere in your memoirs down the line, I'm sure.
Yeah, you know, it will be. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be, you know, I got a book that's in the making right now, but I'm gonna put a book out after that.
My life as a savage by Jeremy.
Yeah, right. That's gonna be
Dr. Jeremy Bridges.
That's gonna be the second book. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be called Wildin', the Jeremy Bridges story.
No. So fitting. All right, stay focused. Jesus Christ.
Let's get back to what we do.
All right, so we both picked the Eagles. All right, and finally, the fucking, how does the theme song go? I can't quite remember how that tune goes. There it is. Oh, what was that? Oh, my man's got a steel drum in this bitch. What the fuck? We got props. Got fucking squawks flying around. My man's got steel drums. Carnivorous birds flying around his house. Jesus Christ! In his fucking lair out there in the desert.
No.
All right, squawks. All right, so it's the G-men against the Niners, and Big Dick Nick is starting again in the big bell bottom, and the line is 3.5 for the Niners.
Hey, they're gonna be wilding in the bell bottom.
Come on, Big Dick Nick.
Because Big Dick Nick is gonna get loose once again. The kid's a competitor, man. Again, he wears that number 4 for a reason. All right. Shout out to the 49ers. They're getting the W, throwing up the W. Sorry, Cavs. The Giants gonna lose again. But with all that being said, Quan Barkley have a good game.
Yeah.
And Odell Beckham have a good game because I got him in fantasy, baby.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm picking old BDN and them Niners. Hey Nick, man. I mean, as JB said, JB really put it well last episode in terms of his story, and obviously when people like to throw so much shit on these backup quarterbacks, like, oh, they're never gonna win, it's a backup, or oh, how come he's playing, and blah blah blah, and it's like, look, man, this kid works hard, and listen, if he can negotiate for a new contract and stay with the Niners as a backup, that's a blessing. Because he's third string, right? Yeah, he's the third string quarterback. So it's like, Nick, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Play your way into a role. Hell, if you can get a good deal as a backup, or dare I say a starter, depending on the situation on a different team, You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why a guy, as JB knows, going in the 6th round, there's no reason just because somebody drafts you late that, damn it, you are not allowed to shine, son. Damn it, go out there and shine.
Perfect example, man. The young man, one of my personal friends that's getting ready to start for the Jets again, Josh McCown. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that dude's like 47 years old, people.
He's been a backup. He's been a starter. He's been a backup. He's been a starter. Hey, still getting them checks, you dig?
Exactly. And speaking of still getting them checks, we're going to go into our patented live read here for MyBookie. That's been our Savage picks for Week 10. We'll see who was right, who was wrong, who was both right, who was both wrong.
Broncos, Vikings, Ravens, Texans, all on bye week.
All on bye week. And that's it. So we're going to go quickly into our patented live read, and then we're going to join in for a quick rapid-fire edition of JB's You Would It or Not, right after this beautiful message.
You know what I'm saying?
From your friends at MyBookie.
Yes.
All right, reviewers. Sure, watching football is fun, but it's more entertaining when you have some action on the games. Guys, you've heard us talking about this for weeks, but some of you are still on the sideline. Whether you're an expert or a rookie, you should be betting at MyBookie.
Now, look, if you're the kind of guy that likes to bet a little, win a lot, you like playing the numbers on roulette, you can create a big parlay. All right, we pick 3 teams to win, and if you hit all 3, you could turn $100 into $600. I'm going to say it again. You turn 100 into 600. There's so much you can bet on right now. We got football, basketball, hockey, huge UFC fights, so much more. MyBookie is the one bet that I know you'll be happy with all year. All right, we recommend these guys because they really trust them. MyBookie has been in business for years. They've got great online reviews, and their mobile site is easy to use.
That's right, and backed by popular demand, MyBookie will offer a 100% bonus for one more week this year. That's right. Have you been thinking about placing a pick all season, but you haven't manned up yet? Well, it's time you make your move after Sunday's kickoff. You can kiss that bonus goodbye.
Damn.
That's their words, not ours. Damn it, you got one more week.
Oh, man.
Also, make sure to follow at BetMyBookie on Twitter or Instagram. They will personally respond to every mention and DM. Not to mention that they've given away nearly $10,000 in free money to their followers this football season. You'll be the first to know as soon as the new odds and props are posted. Log on to MyBookie right now. Don't miss out on your last opportunity to collect some of the industry's biggest bonus. Use promo code Benny and you'll get your first deposit matched 100%. That's promo code Benny, BENNY. MyBookie. You play, you win, and you get paid.
Get the dust,
oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to MyBookie. Shout out to Road Assurance. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us out there in this podcast world. All right, reviewers, we know you love it, and JB loves doing it because, damn it, he doesn't know what sort of things.
I don't know.
People, places, things, nouns, verbs that I'm going to throw at him for a segment that we like to call JB's You Would It or Not. Hit that motherfucking 25 Lighters instrumental. Right now. All right, JB. First and foremost, in your patented JB's Would It Not segment, we're taking it to politics. And no, I'm not talking about the typical debates and arguments and red and blue and left and right, but it's an interesting development. Now, JB, I'm sure you've been paying attention a little bit because this involves some potential history. In Florida, there's a gentleman by the name of Andrew Gillum running for governor. He is hoping to become the first African-American man ever to become the governor of the state of Florida. And as you know, on CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, they always like to call these races a little bit too early. Well, guess what? It has been made official. Mr. Gillum said, fuck that shit. He gave his concession speech when he thought he was going to lose. He's renounced that shit because that shit is going to a runoff. That means they need to recount the votes. JB, they're recounting the votes in Florida for the governor's seat. Are you with it or not?
Well, I ain't with it, man. We've heard this song before. You know what I'm saying? We've seen this movie. We know how this movie ends. Right, a recount in Florida, that means that he won initially.
The hanging Chad.
Right, and the white folks is like, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear. Okay? The KKK, all right, the Grand Wizard of the KKK still lives in Florida, all right? And he's not some fucking old redneck motherfucker that's running around goddamn on a horse with a red robe on and a hood. He's not. He's a congressman, he's a judge, he's a policeman, he's somebody that's in the community in Florida, high ranking, that we don't fucking know. But yeah, the KKK has a huge influence in Florida. It sucks, you know what I'm saying? And they just not about to have no nigger, all right, and no position of power out there. Sorry.
All right.
I ain't with it.
You ain't with it, goddammit. All right. Now taking it here into the NBA. Well, JB, it finally happened. Oh, disgruntled Jimmy finally got his wish, and he's been moved to your Philadelphia 76ers.
My boy.
They thought he might go to the Rockets. They thought he might go to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Hell, maybe he was going to go fucking play in goddamn Kuwait or some wild shit. But nope. He goes to the Sixers. Jimmy Butler goes to the Sixers. They got Ben Simmons. They got Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
They got JJ Redick. They got some playmakers. Him going to the Sixers. You would it or not?
Yeah, I'm with it, man. Good for him, man. He wasn't happy where he was at for whatever reason. I mean, in this day and age of sports, especially in basketball, like these guys are like, you know what, I don't want to be here, trade me. So, I mean, it is what it is. There ain't nothing we can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gone. He doesn't play for, the team he was at. What team was he at?
The old Timberwolves. Not Milwaukee, like you said a couple weeks ago.
Because I was damn sure about to say Milwaukee. So look, he's not with the Timberwolves anymore. They felt like they'll be okay without him. So now we're gonna see. And he just wanted to go somewhere where he could feel appreciated. So, now he's with the 76ers, a team that's really one player away.
Exactly.
So we're gonna see how old Jimmy Buckets does.
Yeah, he could be that player.
Good for him. I'm with it. I'm so with it.
There it is. All right, JB, taking it to music. One of the greatest MCs and what I believe to be the greatest party rock MC of all time. Meaning, if you need one artist to rock the party, keep everybody hyped, keep everybody entertained, I believe it's this man. JB, the OG, Uncle Snoop is finally getting his due. They're making a biopic about him, and guess what? It is going to be directed by your guy, one Ryan Coogler of Black Panther and Creed fame will be directing it. JB, the Snoop Dogg biopic is finally here. We've got Tupac, we got Biggie, we got a bunch of other artists. Snoop Dogg biopic, you would or not?
Oh, come on, man. That's Uncle Snoop, man. I'm so with it, man. He's look, Snoop is the king of reinvention. You know what I'm saying? He's reinvented himself at least
Snoop
4 times.
Ryan.
Right, at least 4 times since he's been an entertainer. That's awesome, man. So you talking about a man that went from a literally went from a 20 crib, you know what I'm saying, in Long Beach, California, to a huge celebrity, one of the dopest rappers that we've seen in our lifetime. He has countless hits. He's done the gospel album. He's done the reggae album. He's a devoted father. He's a devoted grandfather. He's a devoted husband. Hey, man, Uncle Snoop, man. He's everybody's uncle. All right, we love Uncle Snoop. Friend of the podcast. One day we're gonna get him on here. I'm telling you, I'm gonna find Snoop somewhere one day, and I'm gonna be like, yo, Uncle Snoop, you got 30 minutes for me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, I'll buy the weed. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. We're gonna roll up. We're gonna smoke. We're gonna talk a little shit. You got 30 minutes for me. He's gonna be like, I got you, nephew. I already know. You know what I'm saying? So Uncle Snoop biopic, goddamn right, I'm with it.
Oh yeah, and Snoop, just to be clear, the Savage Duo will be on GGN News Network. Trust and believe, we will be on that show.
For shizzle,
clowning with your ass.
For shizzle,
so JB's with it. Snoop Dogg biopic. All right, and finally, bro, this one may surprise you. Hell, it may even sadden you.
Oh.
Our guy, reviewers know it because we play his theme song every single week for our Savage picks.
Oh no!
One Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh. Don't worry, he's still alive. This ain't a trending topic. He's still alive. Oh, I could see JB doing the fucking Denzel meme right now, where he just grabs his heart and just lets off a big smile, thank God.
Yeah.
He's still with us.
Yeah.
However, his drinking habits say Stone Cold Steve Austin is officially giving up alcohol. JB, are you with it or not?
Stone Cold. You know what? Nobody likes a quitter. I'm just joking. Anything that a man does for the betterment of his life, his livelihood, his family, hey, I'm all for it, man. If Stone Cold feel like he gotta give up the drink to be a better man, hey, fucking Stone Cold's getting old, man. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand, alcohol does a number on your body, and Stone Cold didn't mind knocking them bitches back. So I think the problem was that when he was knocking them bitches back, he started knocking bitches back. So I think that was the problem. He was stone cold stunning his wives and shit. So, you know what? Stone Cold, I'm proud of you, happy for you. Hey, again, whatever makes you a better man in life, I'm all for it. JB, like 50 Cent, hashtag positive vibes only, baby.
Right. There it is. So that's JB's Win or Not segment. And that's it for us. Bizzleman, any final parting thoughts for the reviewers before we get up on out of here?
Creed 2.
Ooh.
Coming out.
Thanksgiving.
Shout out to Michael B. Jordan, the little homie. Shout out to Corey Callier, you know what I'm saying, his trainer. I just like to see family. I like to see family doing big things. I shout him out, you know what I'm saying, because he's a young brother. Great dude. You ever meet him, you know what I'm saying? He's an awesome dude to be around, you know what I'm saying? Real humble cat, real cool dude. And shout out to him for much success, much more success. And hey, Creed 2, man. Y'all go check it out. Thanksgiving. Support your brother, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And look, go support the brother because you want to support. Don't do it for Instagram. All right, you ain't got to post the shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm telling you in advance. You ain't got to post the shit. Just go. If you want to go support the brother, go support the brother. Ain't nobody got to know. Shit.
Right. Exactly. So we appreciate everybody that's supporting us. It doesn't have to do it all for the glory and the likes and all that stuff. You're fucking with us because you're fucking with us. And we genuinely appreciate it because we are for the people. This has been the JB and Benny Blue review. Again, follow us on social media at JB and Benny Blue. This podcast is available on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, TuneIn, and CastBox, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and full episodes on YouTube as well.
All that.
And JB and BennyBlueReview.com for all past episodes. Reviewers, until next week, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your week. Be safe out there.
Yes, sir.
And we love you.
Peace.